Oh. Because it may be inaccurate.
Have you not streamed it?
Accurate.
I mean, are you talking about the session number?
Yep.
Oh, I just looked at the last session's video.
Oh, there you go.
The number.
That'll do. Oh, that's the point. My Sirenscape's not working. Why is my Sirenscape not working?
Yay!
Have I got the volume mixer correct? There we go. Audio link is working. Are we? Okay, I'll put it in session 10. But
The big up
The reason why is because when you're looking at session, when we had our session 9, that should have been session 8.
oh well. Good evening, guys, gals, non-binary pals. We are here this evening with some live play of Dungeons and Dragons. I am just about to get our very friendly Archie in the thing to take our notes for us this session. Doing, doing, doing. This first Saturday. Doink. Wow, wow. So, that there. Have this up. Have that up. There we go, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, Dr. Nick.
Hi, everybody.
So, I'm going to put this like this and then like this. Boom. Done. Done, done. So, welcome in, everybody, to another fantabulous Saturday evening with myself, the captain, and as ever, your master of games. Who would like to recap? Somebody recap. Somebody recap.
I was not here.
Go on, McMuffins.
Ah, damn it. Last week in Videaris. Or, no, we took a week off, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. 2 weeks ago
That was
in
2 weeks.
Videaris. Yeah, because that was... Anyways. Our group of misfits left the Centaur camp towards Crescent Keep once again. For the second time. Hopefully not a third time. Board of directors, or was. I think he's retired. But anyways, so we met him. He started picking us apart because we look like a bunch of scrubs, and he found out pretty quickly we are. And in exchange for the information that the king is actually being puppeted by Experiment 2, Xavier was able to secure his assistance in training us to be better heroes. Or maybe villains. Who knows? We haven't gotten that far yet.
So yeah, Crescent Keep. Oh, why is...
Our first time resting with Vinny, I forgot to mention the lovely, ever lovely Kerrigan. She's my friend. I hope.
His
That
pet
meant
spider.
Yeah.
Wow, my camera is lagging.
No.
It's alright, carry on.
And we left last session with Vinny shooting the big Komodo dragon several times at the exchange of some of his own life force. And then he was just like, yeah, why the hell did you tell me about this? And we were like, well, we thought it'd be funny. And it was.
I feel like that wasn't the actual.
You know, it really wasn't, but I'm doing the recap, so...
is law.
And so that's pretty much it. We woke up in the morning, had a little bit of discussion, and then we were gonna set off back to Crescent Keep again.
Still upset my mask is broken.
So, as you guys are well on your way, I swear to God, the maps I keep uploading disappear every single time. And I triple checked it this time.
I say do too much.
Right.
It's technical difficulties again.
So, it's right, because this time I was prepared. This time I'm prepared. I've already got my map making software up, so it'll take me 2 seconds to fix.
Yay.
He says. Are you actually going through the pizza button?
Yes.
Are you absolute legend? You absolute legend.
Hey, look, I had to double check my favorite pizza place actually delivers on Saturdays, and they do, and I'm craving their pizza.
What's that?
Papa John's.
No, not Papa. I don't have any Papa John's near me. It's Giovanni's. It's on the local.
We don't even have Giovanni down on us. We got Pizza Hut and that's about it. And local pizza shop, which are better.
That's just a sad existence.
I got a pizza shop down the road, so fucking good. They make a Euros pizza, it's delicious.
Oh, come on.
Down under where fast food intake is slowly increasing, so fast food companies will eventually come around. I'll eventually get to try Wendy's Baconator.
No, stop it. Save yourself.
Also, this stream has been sponsored by the cool and refreshing taste of store brand Coca-Cola.
Hey,
No.
Okay,
That's
that's
the
not
weirdest
how the
Coke can
sponsorship
I've ever
works.
seen.
That's not how it works, man.
Only the cat can do the sponsors.
Cap's got to do the sponsorship.
That's the weirdest can of Coke I've ever seen. This is
Like
a
I
can
said,
of Coke.
store brand Coca-Cola.
This is a can of Coke.
Right.
And then
You
I
don't
know.
get to share your Coke with people.
Here we go.
I wonder why
Right.
they're doing that.
So, as you are travelling down the road towards Crescent Keep, can I get some perception checks from you all, please?
Maybe.
Oh no, you've already done this one. You've already done this one. It's alright.
Oh.
No, it's alright, carry on.
Yay.
Carry on. You're fine.
Are we still rolling?
Yeah. So, as you are on the road to Crescent Keep, you do notice that
That
there...
is a weird sound for a carriage RuneScape just offered me.
Sorry, what?
Oh, RuneScape.
I don't know about
Cool.
this sound. Okay.
You're not playing RuneScape whilst playing D&D, are you?
Wait.
Soundscape, sorry.
Oh, Soundscape.
Or the Sirenscape.
I said RuneScape, and I was just like, no way you play RuneScape.
You're right, I don't.
I'm trying to improve my webcam management here. So, as you are travelling down the road, you do notice that down either side of the cart where the cart is travelling, there seem to be some very, very heavy footsteps along the road.
Probably the guy in Platinum Armor.
Like,
Am I able to see where the steps are coming from? Oh wait, it's a hearing. So it's ahead of us, right?
They appear to sort of crisscross either side, but they are relatively fresh.
Oh, their footsteps in the ground.
Yas.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Gonna try something. That did not improve. Hello? Oh, Discord's doing that thing again. Mask.
Oh no.
So I think I know how to fix it now.
Technical difficulties.
Oh no.
Right. That seems to have fixed it.
You can hear us, Cap?
I can hear you, but my camera's frozen again.
I was having a heart attack.
Do you know what? Do you know what? Ending the TikTok live and just streaming on Twitch. I'll have to sort the rest out. Yeah, my for some reason my internet's being drained and I don't know where from or why. So
It's the light. It's the light.
no. I'll get the music back on in just a second. So yeah, you see these.
Feel by fiber something? Sorry.
You see these tracks either side of the road. They are very fresh and they seem to be going in all directions.
What do you mean by all directions? Like northwest, southeast?
And those are still fresh, right?
Yeah.
Those are... Well, I mean, the
Right.
caravans that guard was protecting.
I couldn't hear like anything. Cause you're like getting loud and soft, loud and soft.
Oh,
Okay, so it wasn't just me.
how about now? Did that fix anything?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sound solid.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, I said there seems to have been quite a few wagons through here recently. Maybe they're probably traders that connected. Something to look out.
Hmm.
Or there could have been a fight here, seeing that the footprints are going in all directions.
There isn't much around to tell which way or what.
Do any of the footprints lead off into the? I don't know if we're marching through a forest or are we in like grassland?
You're in plains at the moment.
Do any footprints trail off into the grass?
They do indeed.
Let's try something. Can I run a nature check?
You can make a nature check. They're very clearly human.
No, then never mind then. Just don't know what to do with this now.
You can ignore them. You can follow them.
So, question: are we still at the wagon and such, or we just walking alongside it? I'm a little confused where our characters are located at.
I imagine you're still all in the wagon.
Yeah,
we're
that's
on
what I was
the
thinking.
wagon with Vinny.
I say keep going forward.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I I mean, I'll at least be actively looking out for any threats.
Venny, at the front of the car, kind of leans back, talking over his shoulder towards you. Be on your guard. Someone has something of warning, don't they?
Yes, very much a warning. Quite explicit, too.
No, I'm saying, do you have a crossbow warning? I thought somebody had
No,
something
just
of
a
warning.
regular, like, crossbow.
Yeah, that's alright. I'll maybe think of another
I
game.
think
Actively look out.
Ravina has the bow of warning.
Ah, that's a shame.
Well, I did warn them of any potential threats, and Vinny's warning us too, so it's up to them if they want to look out as well.
Bail them out quickly. We need your help. You need to bail us out next.
Please.
So, as you go further,
Ravina, it looks like your mic is off.
yeah, they're not there at the minute.
Rogue out.
Oh, okay.
Caught us on the courthouse.
Okay, fair enough.
So, as you've travelled a couple more hours down the road, you can see Venny slowly getting more and more tense. And then he says something in a language that I think only two of you understand. Infernal?
Yep, that's me.
I don't know.
Oh, it's just perseverance then. He
Knows abyssal. Very good.
he mutters under his breath. They couldn't have followed me up here. Surely not.
Well, Perseverance estimate infernal.
You cut out.
Oh, okay. Which part was I last at?
Full of it.
The whole part.
Oh no.
I
Your
tried to
mic
wait to see if
very
you just
stable.
paused. I wasn't sure if you just paused, but
Yeah, I
that's
feel
all
like
good.
I need to replace this soon. It's like crap on the wire. But yeah, like Aki says that. Perseverance is going to ask him in a
Brown sugar granola.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
He gave it 10:30 in the morning. She's not gone for a plate. If she doesn't go for a plate tomorrow, he said to the doctor on Monday.
Okay. Sorry, carry on.
Did you okay, pretty much Perseverance, like noticing what Vinny said, she asked him in an infernal, who's they?
He kind of stops, and you see his arms tense around the reins of the horses. The Inquisitors.
Does he say that in common or infernal?
Infernal. The Inquisitors are a group of mage hunters. Thank you, Bella. They're a group of mage hunters that mostly have jurisdiction in Astucia. But it seems that they may be tracking someone or something down this way. Now, if you had been running around and shooting spells, it would be no surprise to me.
Perseverance, being unaware of any shooting of spells, does not, that's not sure.
being silly about not knowing anything about spell shooting, or are you just like...
Well, I mean, wasn't she asleep when y'all casted those spells?
I mean, the first time a spell was cast, you were very much there.
Well, I'm like,
Somebody cast it with Abyssal.
no, I'm talking about here on the road and at the campsite.
Wouldn't that be more the celestial being that we fought, the Komodo dragon?
I don't know. I mean, the point was, you know, he doesn't know about the guidance and all that stuff y'all cast during the nighttime. So she said, alright. Oh, I won't do that.
Well, I know that I cast detect good and evil during the nighttime when we were just about to fight the Komodo dragon. But that's about it.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. It's his fault.
I've been the most
Armor
loose
station,
one the whole
like-
time.
I mean, I'll then switch back to common and tell her good. Well, take care of her. Run. Make sure we can say magic. Don't want to freak him out.
Zero kind of just throws their hands up in the air and goes, "Yay, I'm useless."
Hey, you have a football, right?
It only does so much against the things we're up against.
Worry not. Worry not.
Something is still...
Do not worry yourselves. They'll not come too close as long as we stay grouped. I just feel sorry for the poor fuckers they do catch. As he starts to like ease up on the reins, the horses start to pick up pace. Can I get a dexterity saving throw from you all, please?
Oh boy, web secret not gonna save us.
I remembered where it was.
Dexterity save, go! Dexterity save, no!
So, how do I roll with disadvantage?
DIS underneath the chat box. Click that first. Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Heavy armor for the fucking win!
Oh god, I'm gonna be catching people, aren't I?
Nope.
I didn't know you were thick.
Oh my god, we were all for... What do you mean?
You have heavy armor.
Yeah, I've had heavy
So you're
armor.
thick.
Okay.
So, then he starts to give the horses a bit more pace. As he starts to... there are obvious signs of tension within his, body. After a few moments, the horses go from a canter into a full-blown sprint. As they do, you feel something hit the back wheel. And as it does, there's a ball of fire erupts. And everyone but Zero will take 8 points of damage, and Zero will be taking 4 points of damage.
Yay, I'm more squishy.
Don't worry, I have hellish resistance, meaning I also only take 4 damage.
Hey, that leaves me being the glass cannon that I am.
Where'd that come from?
I think it's our lovely group of people that he mentioned.
Okay.
As the back wheel
I might.
of the cart is blown off, and the horses are still like dragging it. You guys are like just hanging on inside the carriage. You look back down the road and you can see groups of cloaked individuals wearing a very midnight blue cloak with like a silvery lining, and they are accompanied by giant 15-foot juggernauts, and they appear to have these like golden orbs embedded in their chest. They look on rather than giving chase.
Are those the mage hunters you spoke of, Eddie?
Are they?
What?
Luckily, I saw the trap before we got caught up in the main center of the blast.
I think if part got cut out, it said elite, and then then I only heard you avoid the trap.
At least.
Oh, okay.
Whichever side has the blown off wheels, Xavier's going to either move himself or instruct people to move to the other side to try to put the weight off the gimp side.
Right, that would definitely.
Any suggestions you have to get them off of our trail?
How's
Get horses out.
how's your horse riding skills?
I'll turn into something small so someone can carry me.
If only that's how it worked.
But I can shoot them off. Right.
After like speeding down the road for a good couple of hours to make sure that he was completely clear, he disembarks. Get out.
Right. Yeah, she does as well.
We'll kind of follow suit.
He goes up to his two horses. Two very nice black stallion, look very, very expensive. And he whispers something to them. As you see their eyes start to glow, and Perseverance, you would recognize this glow as like a hellish red.
Oh.
The horse seems to spontaneously combust as it grows to from being a medium creature to a large creature. You guys see hell flames from the horse's hooves as its eyes glow. I suggest you get on.
I'm guessing all of us are going on the horse.
There's two of them.
Okay.
So you'll be able
Horse or the Inquisition? I'll take the horse.
Okay. So maybe so I just remembered I'm wearing heavy armor too. So maybe I'm on one horse, Xavier on the other, and then
You'll be fine.
When the other three go, split them up to.
You will be fine.
There isn't too much weight on one horse.
I've also got heavy armor.
Okay.
You'll be-
What I'm suggesting is to split up the party weight to not be burdening them.
Well, the horse is pretty big now.
That is true.
Captain, how big is the horse now? Meters, please.
I don't do meters.
2 meters is pretty damn short. Be fine.
Yeah.
It's the two heaviest
Yeah,
on
fair.
one horse.
No, I said I don't do meters.
I thought you said 2 meters.
No, I don't do
No,
meters.
Large creatures should take a 10-foot by 10-foot
Yeah.
space, which is about 3.3 meters.
Okay, so yeah, 2 meters.
So one heavy armor person for each person. The cleric is would somewhere else.
Well,
I'm wearing heavy armor.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. I mean, I guess then 2 heavy armor, 1 horse, then other heavy armor, and the 2 squishies on the other.
Let's go with that.
Come on, my dear. We ride today.
Yes.
As he holds out his hand, you see a spider crawl out from his sleeve. And it grows to be like a 10-15 foot spider.
Jesus. Oh, it's just a normal day in Australia.
Now we ride. Post haste.
So Biddy's riding alone, or is he taking someone with him?
He's riding Carrigan.
Yeah. No one.
We're riding the horses.
Yeah. No one else rides Kerrigan.
Guess
But
I'll
I'm
hop
her
on.
friend.
Right. Let's ride the wind.
Zero will hop on whatever horse Xavier's on.
Question: Who has the? Where are y'all's wisdom? I got a whole 1.
I got 16 plus 3.
Okay.
Can I get some animal handling checks, please?
Exactly what I asked. Exactly what it sounds like.
Got a
Ooh.
feeling.
Yay! I can't ride horse.
I'm the only one that can ride a horse, I guess.
Let's fucking go! Suplex the horse.
No.
Just like that, drop little foot.
Sorry. As you sorry, 2 seconds. As you all get on your horses, Xavier, you're the last one to get onto the horse that you and Zero are on. And as you put your foot into the stirrup, you accidentally knock the horse's hind quarters with your other foot as it starts to race off, with you hanging onto the saddle and stirrup. The rest of you managed to get on okay. Zero, you can make an athletics check if you want to try and drag him up onto the horse.
It's not going to be great, but it's going to be an attempt.
This is true.
Or just get Xavier to make...
Get in that one and push me off. I dare you. I fucking dare you. Do it. Oh, okay.
Not far off.
Flat
That
six.
could have been worse.
So,
True.
Zero, you grab hold of the back of Xavier's armor. And as you do, you're trying to pull him up, but you're also trying not to pull yourself down. As is what's almost happening. It's not happening, but it's almost happening. Like, you're hanging off and you're trying to, like, pull Xavier up at the same time. You see Venny in the distance and his spider. You know, you guys are now making real pace. It's that kind of pace that you're sort of sat there thinking, why didn't you do this in the first place?
I mean, I think people would have many questions about a group of people riding on 2 hell horses and a giant spider.
It's not the weirdest thing we've seen so far.
Yes, but weirdest is relative to us. It's other people we have to worry about.
That's true.
Do I get is Xavier back on the horse, or is it still like a very poor attempt?
Your it's as good as Royal Mail's attempted deliveries.
Fair enough.
I feel like that's a reference I don't get.
None of you will, because okay. It's like UPS is attempt at a delivery.
PS.
The United States Postage Service
Oh,
Royal
cool.
Mail
is
is
Australian.
Got it. Bullshit. We just pulled that odd post. Don't understand odd post.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be cursing in Dwarvish at Xavier for wearing such heavy armor.
Bitch, I'm a curse back.
Did you just say you're big back?
No, he said he curses back. You guys see it at long last. On the horizon is the ginormous amount of land that takes up Crescent Keep. Crescent Keep has iron gates all the way around for a good 2-ish square miles, I want to say. It is a massive area. You see the giant stone building with ivies running up the sides. And you can see where the grounds are sort of trying to be taken care of. But it's very, very difficult.
And we're still being chased, aren't we?
Mm-hmm. No, sorry, no.
Bro, get your glass of water.
Could you repeat that, Cap?
What bit?
Okay.
No, what bit?
Oh, the last bit.
Yeah, I just said you're not being chased.
Oh, okay. Like lost now.
I would certainly hope so, because trying to get it back on this thing is very difficult.
I'm guessing Xavier has been flailing on the horse the whole way.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Now, how much further to the city to go back to more regular?
I mean, it's not really a city, it's just a very, very large castle with a lot of ground around the outside of it.
Fair enough. Kind of like medieval city, right? Oh, wait. I'm looking at the map. It is literally just like a fortress tower. Canopy. Air. Just on this wide expanse.
You-
Closer to the gates of the castle.
You see, yeah, you see Venny pull hard on the reins of Kerrigan. And he puts his hands out either side of him to stop the to stop the horses. Right, this is where you're going to disembark.
Right, so
Zero's gonna let go of Xavier.
So should I make a dex check to see if I fall and hurt myself?
Don't
No.
give him ideas.
No.
Oh, I love giving ideas.
right, so you have perseverance. We'll get off the horse.
Zero's gonna get off of the horse and look at Benny and go, "You gonna be alright?"
Oh, survive. Unfortunately, it does mean I need to go back for my carriage, but, well, I made sure you were safe.
Surviving is best we can do around here. Thank you.
I'll be okay.
Hey, I gotta go, guys. I don't know when I'm gonna be back, but I'm gonna go.
Okay, no worries. No, that's okay.
You're good. Later.
Be safe, Rowena.
Don't get in jail.
Say so, Mr. Benny. Xavier, are you okay?
Just got a concussion.
He's kind of like
Sure.
dusting himself off and stuff after falling off the horse, and just being like, probably recovers quickly.
Can I do a medicine check on him just to make sure he's okay?
He will push you off of him.
Your ego is surely bruised, however.
Don't forget what he said. He will happily slap someone to heal them.
Oh,
It's
certainly.
true.
Anyways,
Mm-hmm. Oh, damn it, Roman. Don't trip me, little shit.
Well. So, I'm guessing Vinny's gonna be off then?
Yeah.
so I'm just kind of wave goodbye, Benny, before I turn into the massive gates responding with, so this is Crescent Keep. Shall we start moving in?
Alright, that would be fine.
So, as you move towards Crescent Keep, you'll see there's a gate a little way northwest. There's a gate slightly southeast of you. It seems like you have been dropped off at like the side, and these gates are fairly equal distance.
So we're kind of on the southwest corner of the gates circle bit. The walls.
Heavy time.
Yes.
I'd like to do an investigation check to see if there's any extra people around us.
That would be perception.
Okay, perception check. So are we just alone where we are, or?
It seems pretty empty.
Perfect. So from 10 to 0 and ask her, perhaps do you want to ask Poland using that flower if we can get a possible location on where he is?
He's not here. I know that.
Alright, anyone got a coin to flip if we go left or right?
Well, it's more so north or southeast. Oh, is there
Captain, is there a coin flip function in this?
So you roll any dice and call odds or evens.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works. I'd roll a D6.
I
Yeah,
can't even.
so that's right.
Right, odd.
Off to the western gate then.
Western go to do.
Go into the western gate.
Yeah, the one north of us.
Yep, that's fine. As you start heading up there, this does not want to work. I know. Stop it. It doesn't want to behave. Hold on.
It's a good spanking, that'll work.
Hold on.
Keep the comment I had to myself.
Oh. Still got some protective sticky on it. Come on, work.
I'm jealous.
That'll do. Shouldn't actually be in like that, but there we go. As night creeps in, oh, the green screen does not like that.
I'll blue now. That's my special attack.
No. Captain's a ghost.
Of course I'm a ghost. Okay. So, as the night creeps in, you see around you that everything is starting to go quite dark.
I'm guessing it's turn to nightfall.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Is it natural dark and not an unnatural dark?
It is a natural dark.
Okay.
The moon is not very bright tonight.
Let's set up camp. I'm guessing this is a plainsy area, right?
No. Where is it? Where is it? So let's get you guys on the map. Who do we have tonight? We've got Perseverance, Seraphim Zero, and Xavier. Oh, I have not set that grid correctly at all. Hold on. It's gonna be a dick. It's not aligned perfectly. Oh. It'll do. There we go. As you guys wander through the gates, you are met. Oh. As you guys wander through the gates, you see there are a number of fairly small buildings. Whoops. You see there are a number of small buildings that are fairly built up. You can see that the trees around here are somewhat looked after, but still dying to an extent.
Kind of like bit scattered village. Is that correct?
Not so much a scattered village.
Oh, there's a map.
There is indeed a map.
Well, scattered buildings.
We haven't been to sleep in today.
Well,
Take
maybe we
heart,
can see
Zero. I'll have a bed to sleep in.
we can see if any of them are in. I like to take a look at the buildings, see if any of them are in the inn or anywhere. Well, I guess also if they're inhabited after that. Suggestions?
Were we greeted by anyone at the gate?
Nope,
Or was it just open?
it was just open.
No, we weren't.
Interesting. And no guards were posted on the walls or nothing that we could see?
Nope. This is the grounds, this isn't the actual castle.
Okay.
Right, but on our way up, we didn't see any guards posted on the walls, patrolling or nothing.
No.
So I'm guessing it's like an outer set of gates.
Yeah.
There's gonna be more within.
To the main actual keep, yes. There's
Right.
the door itself is a type of gate.
Okay. Right, and it's like an onion, pretty much.
I was thinking
Do
more
not
Attack-
refer to Crescent Keith as an ogre.
I was thinking more Attack on Titan.
I was just referring to it as an onion. Got layers.
I
Anyway,
was thinking Attack on Titan.
do y'all have any other suggestions on what we should do regarding these buildings? Or if we should just fuck off?
Yeah, we best just leave.
Unless there's anything specific with the buildings themselves.
I mean, at the moment you were stood at the...
And we could use it for shelter, but past that, I think we should leave them be.
Okay, I'm gonna run an investigation check to see if the houses are abandoned or not.
What were you going to say, Cap?
I mean, if you... I mean, you make me an investigation check, Seraphim, that's fine.
Oh, nearly in that 20.
So, on a 15, these buildings are very well kept. They're not as old as the castle, not even close, but they're still fairly old, but well looked after. The grounds around you appear to be well kept. The grasses are nicely cut. There's some very, very nice, like, rose shrubs and things that are lying very low onto the ground.
I would like to respond with a party saying, well, we better not disturb these evil goblins. I think we should move a bit further away if we are to set up camp.
Or we could find a door and knock on one and see if they'll let us stay for the night. That is an option, you know. We don't have to camp.
Or have them point us to a tavern.
Can I see if these are like normal buildings, or maybe like, or instead if they're business buildings, or anywhere we could businesses where we could sleep with them.
They're not business buildings.
Okay. old homes.
Oh, if you move your tokens around the map, you might actually see stuff.
Dear God. Okay.
Dear God, that's possible.
Okay. So I'm guessing that this here is one such building in front of us.
So, Seraphim is somehow teleporting around the map. So, as you all move up and move round together, Seraphim, come back.
Where the hell did I go?
I'm moving you. So, the first building you come across is filled with... You can peek into it and you can see it's filled with crates and barrels. Some of them are slightly open, some of them are sealed shut. And they all have the crest of the king on them, which you'd recognise from the letter.
I best guess this is a storage, a house of storage. All the
Yep, best not to steal from it. Let's move on.
exactly. Let's head
So in the next one, you can see it was perhaps used as a house of prayer at one time. It's not so well kept anymore. It's not quite so well looked after. You can see that the benches and things are cracked and broken. The altar at the top is crumbling away.
church. Could be useful as refuge.
Well, see, that thing is well kept.
Is
It
there any
may-
iconography to depict the god?
Make me an investigation check.
Let's fucking go!
That's rough.
So as you're searching for any kind of clues as to who this temple belonged to, you step forward into the temple itself, and you can hear whispers of something. Almost like forgotten prayer. And each of you hears this.
Is there a direction they're coming from, or is it like surround sound?
It starts to get...
Can I hear
It gradually gets louder and louder, and it sounds like it's coming from behind you, and you hear, "Oh, I've not had visitors in quite some time." You look behind you, and there is an elderly gentleman who is wearing some very, very loose-fitting, dirty-looking clothing, and you can see he's got a bag of like gardening tools on his back.
Is he outside?
Yeah, he's outside behind you. You realise this is what you were hearing. Like, he was mumbling to himself coming up the side of the building.
Good evening, sir.
And what can I ask are you doing here?
We're on our way to the main area of Crescent. And we can say
Oh. A place you could stay, eh? Have you asked at the castle?
We just got here.
Ah, I see. You're not the first. You're not the first guest I've had come and stay here. Feel free to make yourself comfortable here in the grounds. Just mind the captain of the guard here. He can be a little bit hasty. And also, don't call him the captain of the guard, though that's what he is. He's a glorified captain of the guard. He is captain of the King's Guard. That part is very important. Don't get that mixed up.
I'm sure to
Duly noted. Thank
that we are here, so he doesn't.
No, but he should be doing his rounds sometime now. You're also not the first today that I've seen, actually, having said that.
Oh. Who else passed through?
Oh, I think he's asleep now over there, and he points to the storage shed that you were looking in.
Should probably close this so you can have more.
Oh no, he's quite okay. He said he's quite used to the outdoors, actually, and that it was strange for him to sleep indoors.
Did you catch his name?
I think he said his name was Hobble, though I could have got that wrong.
Are you thinking of the Raven guy that we met with before?
Well,
I mean,
is it
Ranger guy?
a Red Wing? Possibly, but if it's who Captain says it is, I have questions.
Which one of these buildings? Well, can we pick from one of these buildings to sleep in, or is it?
Oh,
or is it
oh yes.
a place you recommend?
Feel free to lay your head down wherever you see fit.
Thank you, sir. And
Thank you very much for your hospitality.
No worries at all. Oh, and he stops. The warden, yes, that's who I am. The warden.
thank you, Mr. Warden.
How far away is he from us?
I mean, he's almost right next to you.
Apparently, a warden can be for more things than just a prison. I just learned that.
Question, Cap.
Mm.
Is there any, like, mysterious vines coming from this warden?
Damn it! Zero.
You can make me an insight check.
I was literally about to do that shit.
I was just gonna do that, and then the Americans came in, and when we just did it better.
They stole all your tea bags. All of them. They all got sent in the
They're
line.
not very perceptive. They never think about the things that are happening.
I feel like I'm out of the loop.
Jeff. They might be an artifact of Jeff too.
My name's Jeff.
Ah,
That's why we're asking.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, make me an insight check.
Both of us are just zero.
0. You can too if you like.
Oh my! Actually, you know what? My rolls are dog shit. So.
Oh, that's rough, buddy.
Oh,
Hey,
the
Dave, you wanna roll
curse
that insight?
applied to you. How does it
I can
feel?
join in.
Huh?
Xavier.
Nice.
With a button. Oh, that was
That
Yes,
that
let's fucking go! Let's go!
that was abs. Guys. Guys, that was no. I'm only roll if I ask you to, please.
Oh,
You may
so I was
request.
saying I would like to try this too.
Yeah. You may request it, but I may decline it.
That is fair. I should ask next time.
Yeah, sorry. Zero. Zero, you've rolled. Xavier, can you roll me an insight, please?
Sure, I can't wait to get another nat 1. Let's fucking go.
If you get one, I swear to God, you're cursed.
Alright,
It'll be 3 nat 1s in a row.
fuck. I was so close.
Wrong side.
You're missing one.
So,
Imagine being sad about a 19.
Zero, your suspicions are there. They don't just disappear, right? This guy is off to you. Feels off, looks off. You know, this guy must be at least in his 80s, and he's a human for a start. In this time and age, he shouldn't be alive. But as for Xavier, he's an elderly gentleman who loves gardening. Like you're suspicious of him at first, but after talking with him for 5 minutes, you know, he's got no tendrils attached to him. You know, he just seems to be like an old man. A really sweet old man.
Can I run a deception check?
Who are you trying to deceive?
Like,
Or, I guess what's the opposite to detect if you're being deceived?
insight?
That would be insight, which we've just had.
Okay, never mind. My apologies.
So yeah, you Mask, you've obviously got your suspicions. Xavier, after examining him for 5 minutes, this guy's not going to do you any harm.
In that case, well, all that's been done. Seraphim's just gonna walk inside the church, sit down, offer a prayer to his God, and then take a nap on the bench.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
That sounds terrifying to Seraphim, honestly.
I'm going to engage in the obnoxious ritual of doo-wop, shoobity-doo-wop.
What's next, WAP?
Oh, you don't know doo-wop,
I'm going to.
We go together like doo-wop, shoo-wooby dooby 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 doo.
I'm going to sleep on one of the front benches and lay my bedroll on, well, the bench.
That's the back bench.
Well, the one closest to the door, that's what I meant.
I'm amazed these benches are big enough to hold Seraphim, honestly.
Actually, on that note, I check the integrity of the bench to see if it'd be okay if I slept on it.
Well, the
I mean, it's carved out of stone. It's just old stone.
Yeah, A-okay. Okay, I was thinking wooden bench. Okay.
Zero?
My map disappeared, so I'm trying to look for it.
Oh,
Quickest way, if you click on your character sheet, there's a little ping icon next to your token.
Ah, there it is. Thank you. Zero's actually gonna walk over to the storage thing and kind of peek inside to see if it's Kato or if it's Redwing.
Roll for initiative.
Make me a perception check. Should have been moved, I think. I'll double check. Yeah, it's right on the front of your sheet now. I think that's. You can roll that. No, you can't.
Hey!
On a 24, Zero, you don't see anyone inside the actual barn. But as you go to look up, you realise that this had has, sorry, a like a wooden thatch effect on the roof, and there is a foot hanging out from the ceiling, or hanging down from the ceiling, I should say. Appears to go to the top of the roof.
And I still can't tell who this is by just the foot, right?
Oh, you absolutely can. It's big, green, and hairy.
Hey, Shrek.
Oh, he was gonna go. Oh, Otto. How the hell did he get all the way out here? He was gonna come and go. Oh, no. Otto, is that you up there?
He's still asleep.
Cast Mage Hand to tickle his foot. Fireball.
That would be one way to wake him up and piss off all the guards.
Yeah, and I don't look good in orange.
Oh no, it's
Orange jumpsuits existed in the medieval ages.
it's more like a pasty brick brown.
Excuse me, Zero. She who can change her face to look good in any outfit. Come on. You look great in orange.
That's fair.
No, there's certain complexions that.
Especially if your skin is as beautiful as mine.
There you go.
No.
Yeah, my skin.
Bad muffins.
It's already orange.
No. Bad seraphim.
Hey.
I mean, I could use precipitation, but I forgot I had that spell.
Yeah.
Does he actually know what your actual face looks like, though?
Unfortunately not, but you know. Zero is gonna go. Probably shouldn't wake him up, especially if he's traveled for so long. See him in the morning. Kind of explore a little bit more of the grounds a bit. Since no one else decided to actually look around and they all seem to want to go to bed.
Bedtime.
Yeah. I guess only other night preparation once Zero's back inside. I want to see if it's possible to tie the door's, handle to something. Try to make sure it stays shut.
Boss Zero's outside.
No, after
Yeah,
she comes back
especially
in.
while Zero's outside.
That's what I said. Very first sentence after Zero comes back inside.
You might have cut out.
Yeah.
Damn. Hey, when that happens. Well, don't got nothing to do for now besides, prepare.
So Zero, as you are wandering around outside, can you first make me a perception check?
Let's see the smiling cat's face. Let's see the smiling cat's face, and I don't like it.
You said perception, correct?
Yes, please. Nice. Nice. Can you also hold on. Can you make me a nature check, please?
That's not.
What incarnation?
I'm gonna cry, Captain. Why isn't this not sticking?
Was what?
I think
keep rolling
it's not
midnight.
sticking because you still haven't learned your lesson.
What's not sticking?
Frickin' dice roll thing. There it goes. Oh, this is gonna suck.
So,
Unlocked.
You actually want
on, guys, on a 24 perception, as you start looking around sort of the warden's yard, as I call it, you notice one of the bush of roses is growing both red and white roses, which is rather unusual for a bush. As you go forward and approach the bush, you sort of maybe inquisitively look at it. And as you do, although you can't remember the name of it, you realise this is the same rose that you were presented with from Poland without the enchantments.
Sarah's gonna kind of gingerly touch one of the white roses and kind of mumble softly. Hey, Captain, white roses, they're not common in this area, are they?
Ooh.
Get dimorphic rose too. One of those hybrid.
Oh no, I don't. I hope that's not the case, but I think. Oh no.
You think what?
So I should have on the bed.
As far as Zero knows, the only person that can grow white roses even is Poland. I have a theory in my head that Poland is still in Crescent Keys because of. No one else is around currently, correct?
Correct.
Before we go to bed.
Can Zero try reaching out to Poland again?
Yeah. You can try.
I would like to try that.
Make me a fate roll.
That's a D100.
And only Zero will be able to roll perfect 0.
Convenient.
Is it not rolling on?
I'm blowing it and it's just not taking it. I don't know why.
Are you throwing it in the chat box? Try now. There you go. For some reason, it's making me click between Discord and Fantasy Grounds. I don't know what's going on with my computer right now. So, on a 72, as you go to reach out to Poland, you hear your whispers echo through the bush. Go, go away. She's playing D&D. Go away.
You know, D&D guys, they call us doing D&D. It's not good. It's you.
Pizza might have shown up. That's why. Hold on.
I got my Ugg boots on.
That's awesome. Anyways, so Zero's whispers are coming through this bush.
Yeah.
Zero's just gonna kind of sigh repeatedly and put the rose back into their component pouch.
Are you there? And you hear the whispers come back through the rose bush towards you.
Yes, Owen, I'm here. I'm here.
It's
You found a rose bush?
did I what?
I found a rose bush of white roses at Christmas Eve.
I didn't grow any more. What would make you think I did? Sorry, carry on. You two and I'm testing the limits of it.
So you didn't grow this?
No.
Are you still fine? Are you okay?
I'm still safe, yes.
And you're not anywhere at Crescent Keep, correct?
No. It is dark here. And I've had to use him a few times to survive, but I'm safe.
I'm glad. You were at Crescent Keep. Did you notice anything strange, weird, or...
No. Should I have? What news?
Zero kind of looks around for a minute just to make sure that they are still alone.
You are. Are any of us truly who we say we are? Father used to say you can't judge a book by its cover.
Yes, that's true, but it's more of us leave a deal of
Literally.
more than likely dead. But can't 100% verify that. No.
I just saw Cap. Oh boy.
Love that.
You're truly the greatest socialites.
As you send that last message towards Poland, you feel this strange sinking sensation into your stomach. But it's about time that we went and had a break, guys. Come on, we've been streaming for like 2 hours.
Foreshadowing.
Oh.
Wait, no, not
Oh.
Turn the red light off, mate.
It's so cool.
Dude, these lights you're putting in here are just too good.
Oh, that was so well done, though. I'm proud that I pulled that off.
I'm sure you are.
Zero is probably thinking, I am going to find a way to hurt you, and I'm going to make it hurt.
Again?
The thought has crossed my mind.
Totally crossed it. I'm surprised you haven't taken action on it yet.
Oh, right, guys. I am actually going to step away from it now. I'm going to go get some fresh air because I'm cooking up. We're going to have a bit of a break. And then when we come back, hopefully, the red lights won't be on. If you're watching on the stream, we will not be very long at all. I will see you all very, very shortly. So we are back, folks. When we left off, I did say, let's hope that the red shades aren't in.
This feels like a Telltale game where I have actively screwed up the conversation.
Probably.
And he's doing that laugh again. I screwed something up.
Within the ancient temple, the ancient church, I should say, as you guys are settling in, setting up, and waiting for Zero to come back, once the moon has fallen, the stars will go out.
So this is what I come back to, is Captain using a red light and all I hear just...
Once the moon has fallen, all the stars will go out. And once the sun rises and realize its brother is gone, it shall weep in flames of fury. Now come on, don't be shy. We see you walking, coming by.
This is just Zero hearing this, right?
No, this is you inside the church. All three of you inside the church.
Ah. Okay. Okay. So cryptic shit, and then welcome. Glad to see you inside, something like that, right? Without half paying attention, thinking it was just for Zero. Who are you? Where are you?
Who am I? Yes.
Yes?
I am I.
This feels devilishy. Can I do an insight check to see, like, the nature? And see if I can get the nature of what they are.
You can make an inside check. It's going to be incredibly high DC.
Hey, I said I would try. And I fail.
The voice is setting out to warn you of an omen.
That's a warning, is that a good thing?
Stars fall.
No, it said when the moon goes out, the stars will fall, and when the sun rises and realizes its brother is gone, it shall weep in flames of fury.
So all I understand is our sun is coming.
By each flames of fury.
The sun is hot. It can't produce water.
That makes sense. You're just telling it. Give us a weather.
Oh no. I'm telling you of far more than that. As you see a spirit rise at the altar. And he has a black. This spirit looks like it was wearing, when he died, he was wearing a black trench coat. He has a priest's collar.
Seraphim still slide through all of this.
No, you're awake.
Hope we have not disturbed your rest.
Disturbed my rest? There's no rest for the wicked. No, I have resided here for over 100 years, waiting for your arrivals.
Us?
Oh, I have waited for you, Perseverance. Descended from the hells. How did you escape? Child of devils, and red horns and black horns, victim of the blood war, orphan of the mortal realm. He vanishes. He vanishes and reappears right by your face. Can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh no.
That's gonna be a whole 10.
As he enters your space, he causes you to become frightened. Because as he appears right in front of your face, no more can you see like the human visage that he had made for himself, but rather you see a burning husk with a melting face and melting flesh.
So, real quick, as the spirit teleports onto Perseverance, can I charge at it?
You can.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna see if my sword does anything by kind of running my sword through the spirit.
Alongside that, do I know what the hell this thing is?
As
I'm guessing its actual form.
so, you can make me a nature check, Perseverance. Xavier, make me an attack.
Ow, that's rough.
Wacha.
Zero used up all
Let's
of our life.
fucking
That's even
go.
more rough.
You know, honestly, that's probably a good thing that it's an automatic miss.
As you run towards it with your blade drawn, can you make me a wisdom saving throw first?
Bloody Zero used all of our good luck and she got 2 nat 20s in a row.
Probably. Oh, I have disadvantage in my ability checks.
Okay, you aren't frightened by this thing.
Sorry,
But
what?
it's alright. I'm talking to Xavier at the moment. So you aren't frightened by this thing.
Oh.
As you charge towards it, it reaches out its hand. And you notice the tip of your blade starting to get hot. The very tip of it. The closer you get, the more your blade heats up, and you go to take the swing, and you clank it against the stone chair. As you clank it where the sword has heated up, it bends to a 75-degree angle.
Let's fucking go.
Can I run a stealth check and try to sneak up behind him?
You can.
One, nat 20, nat 20, nat fucking 20, please. The fuck?
I guess y'all weren't as asleep as I thought.
You've got heavy armor on.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I wouldn't try to sneak up. As flames start to erupt around him. Perseverance. I am not here to harm you. Nor will I harm your friends. I am but a messenger. Your contract comes due. And he vanishes.
Say from kind of just tennis of perseverance. It says, alright, start talking. What is he talking about? What is this child of horns, child of devils?
Alright. And Perseverance will take apart her helmet. You can see that each half of the helmet and the front guard are their own separate pieces. And you see that her horns are not part of the helmet, but part of her head. And you now see her copper skin and her red and blue eyes lacking well, where the white part should be. It is like he is likely talking about the
You cut out.
Oh,
He basically
okay.
just
Which part did I last?
I heard something
basically-
about your mother.
He
Okay.
basically just said that her mother made a deal before she died, which is what
Well,
she's afraid.
not before she died, but before I was born. Well,
That.
to have me, so to speak.
That's cool.
She told me the story, but basically, she was married to a noble, but didn't like him much, and rather figured out she liked him more. So one night, I'm sorry.
Sure.
I made a deal with her to have me ensure that they protected. If I'm remembering correctly, out character. Let me check my notes real quick.
It's alright.
Right. Right, so she met the devil one night, and the devil offered her my birth, and got my notes so verbose. Okay, yeah, that the deal was I would go out to become big and strong and exchange my mother's soul. She died. All I can really.
So, the spirit was here to rub your face in the fact that they're about to take your mother's soul.
That is. Last I heard of my mother.
What did it mean by you escaped from the hells?
Very, very long story short. I grew up in a remote village.
You cut out again.
Okay, right.
He's just looking for mine.
So, very, very long story short, I grew up in a remote village in Terelia that was pretty much a refuge for teens. After living there for life, we eventually got wiped out by an army. I know some of the others escaped. I was able to escape with my mother. I came across a river. Couldn't bring the cart we brought. So she decided to stay back and hold off the soldiers that were chasing us. I ran off before I could happen to her. I don't know if she's dead or alive. Probably the protection part of the contract.
We'll do it in the morning. Seraphim just quickly kind of just shrugs his shoulders and goes back to sleep. It's like same shit, different day.
So Zero, what are you doing outside at the minute?
Great question.
After me making you shit yourself.
And proceed to make me shit myself.
I take it the conversation between Zero and Poland is now ended, right?
Yep.
Okay. Zero will kind of continue looking around for a hot minute before heading back towards the temple where everyone else is at.
Okay. There's not much else around here. I mean, there is a shack just over the way from you. There's one more building here.
Zero will take a quick peek inside.
So watching you just zip across.
As you look inside, you can see on one half there is sacks and sacks of dead grass. And on the other side, you see there are tools. And in the corner, the warden is in a rocking chair, fast asleep.
Cool. Zero's not gonna bother them and quietly shut the door if there is one, and then make their way back to this temple thing.
Cap,
Yep.
I got a question about my new sword style.
It's still functional, but the reach is now very strictly 5 feet.
Did you have like 14 other weapons in your cloak?
Not 14, but this is my main damage dealer. But besides the point, I want to know how exactly it bent. Like, was it bent along the flat of the blade, Or the sharp of the blade?
Oh no, the sharp of the blade.
Fuck. Alright, I got a gladiator style weapon.
It looks almost like a. It looks almost like a. No, it's a scimitar from Wish.
Okay. So it's probably not going to fit back in my scabbard.
It's the Make-A-Wish kid of...
No. Wish, Wish, Timu, and the TikTok shop got together and made a sword.
And this is what it produced.
You're gonna kind of look at the sword and a lot of disappointment. Big sad.
Do I want to know what in God's name happened here, or should I just ignore it?
Well, I suppose we can't blame you for this one.
Unfortunately true. I say as you can see my whole face now.
Oh, Chris,
And
Oh my god, girl, what do you do for skincare?
hey, at least I don't have a bulbous nose.
Long story short, a devil of some kind came to tell me that the contract my mother made, the contract being, I would grow to be big and strong in exchange for my mother's soul. Is a long story. That's the short version of it.
Okay, and how does that explain Xavier's mishap with the weapon?
Right, you guys
Well, after
carry on. I will be like 2 minutes. Just roleplay between yourselves.
okay, well, after he appeared, and Xavier and Seraphim took notice, and Xavier tried to attack him with his sword, and he proceeded to melt it into.
Well,
There is no bending it back to shape along the sharp. It must be replaced.
I'm sure Hawk and Captain up the guard by chance, or any armorer, they would be able to replace the sword or
Go just as long, because my mother was an armorer, and she trained me in her ways. So, given the material and equipment, craft a new sword.
It's not going to be demon infused, is it? He kind of says a little sarcastically.
No, not at all. Quite
The main thing here is that you never learned how to...
my mother was only human. Well, my human mother, anyway.
it does make me wonder if I could resurrect if we work together. Maybe we could perhaps use magic and infuse the sword.
Make Hiccup like
No
how
one knows
to
what
grab
we
it.
did it.
What kind of supplies would you need aside from iron?
I mean, if you're talking about regular
Oh no, I want the good stuff.
the magic. Okay. Okay. Alright. Magic. That's some experience working with magic. out of character? I have no idea.
I don't know how it works either. I throw it in for the roleplay player.
Come up with the bullshit shopping list, damn it! Come on. Tell me you need the item. Tell me you need.
I believe we may need some gems. We may need and maybe some more magical material. It'll depend on what kind of magic we want and you know how strong it'll be.
So say we skin that Komodo dragon.
That's more for armor, but and more so leather work, but it could make for some good hide armor. Very good hide armor.
Unless you have plans to kill this Komodo dragon.
Didn't Benny already?
A very big hide.
He damaged it. He didn't kill it.
Yeah, he scared it off.
He made it very upsetty spaghetti that it could be damaged.
Yep.
For us, it would depend on just like if it would translate well into dragon scale armor or just the other special scale mail.
Couple more minutes, guys. Sorry, dad duties.
You're good.
Elemental magic you want to do. I mean, fire, ice, acid. What are you wanting to do?
He just kind of shrugs.
You would be surprised. I have seen that in a book. I have seen an acid stream sword in a book.
That was out of character.
Well, I know, out of character. I've also seen a homebrew acid saber.
How would that work anyway? Would it just be coated in acid and somehow not melt?
She's just done big poo.
It's
Pretty
almost
much.
Oh.
Magic.
So,
Don't know when you can explain
Oh,
shit.
that's right.
Yeah, it's fair enough. It's like math. You don't get it unless.
next to me, which is how I know she's in pain.
I don't remember the same meth. Like boys, I love saying meth class. I don't know
Yeah,
class.
that's right.
I've felt it ever since I was young, but I didn't know how to act on it. Not until after Jeff did. He kind of nods as he remembers using Shocking Grasp against the were-rat as well as shooting a firebolt.
Magic comes in all sorts of shit.
I'm gonna look right at Seraphim.
Do you know where the wipes are?
He's still asleep and he's just snoring.
Out like a light.
So not much, no, that bad.
I have a pretty good idea on how to find it.
He's 51 years old, so.
Step 1, go to sleep.
My grandpa in real life, he falls asleep just by anyway. I saw him standing out watering the plants, he fell asleep.
No, you're okay. Honestly, it's okay.
She's gonna ask for the bottles to go back to
Really, really sorry, guys. I'm back.
You want the insurance treat?
Welcome back.
We're talking about magic.
Sure.
Did you handle your kerfuffle?
Yeah. One a kerfuffle.
You hand yourself the ankle.
I want a kerfuffle.
Ankle biters.
Thank you to everyone, by the way, if you're sticking with the stream so far. Just remember, tonight is brought to you by Monster and exhausted parents everywhere.
Hey.
Let's go.
We got our advertisement.
Yeah.
16 now. We're making so much money.
Mm-hmm. Let's go.
What's happened to...
No, I said yes, girl.
I think it's a test cut.
No. I forget if that even exists in the States.
Tesco?
Tesco?
Yes.
The shop
Yeah,
is
it does.
Oh,
well,
okay.
I think our Tesco is a gas station or something.
And I've just realised this entire stream, I've not had my webcam on properly. Why is Discord not picking up? Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, this is why you always do an equipment check before streaming.
I feel like everything's gone
Thing
wrong
is,
with
I
the
did
stream.
do an equipment check, but it's
This is
And
like
that's just
it's just being funky. It's being funky. That's all it is.
Yeah.
There we go. Fixed it.
right.
It really does feel like everything's just gone wrong this stream.
That is right.
In and out of game.
There we go. Right. So, you guys settle in for the rest of the evening. And as soon as you know it, the morning time rises. Oh, hold on. Morning time is here.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Becky. Look at the day.
However,
Bright.
what wakes you up in the morning isn't the sound of birds. It isn't little rabbits running through the trees.
Wait, what?
No, it's magical explosions.
It is a
Focus on rabbits and running through trees.
it is a conversation. If I can find it. If I can find my notes that I know I did.
Skulls talking about how we should be prepared to be eaten.
No.
Conversation between a certain fella and Monster Energy.
No.
Working on sponsorship deal.
Jess is just rebooting your computer.
Okay.
Apparently your computer's having a bit of a shit show.
Well, apparently it's not updated. Well, that's fucking great. That's...
I'm jealous. What kind of pizza you get?
Where's that gone?
Tasty pizza.
Ah!
If very
My
Nope.
favorite is ham, pineapple, pepperoni on a nice flat pizza crust.
So, it's alright. The conversation you hear is between the elderly warden and somebody of authority. You hear, they just wanted a place to sleep. They looked tired, so I allowed them to rest. I don't see the problem. The problem, sir, is that they are interlopers. They are a potential threat to this castle and to the crown, and you have let them just wander in here, free as a daisy. For what? Oh, calm yourself, Captain. It's Lord Blackthorn, not Captain. Captain, Lord, finger up your ass and stick in your eye. It makes no difference. If you weren't niece. Sorry, if you weren't the king's nephew, I would have your head.
Could Zero, step out of the temple? I give reason as to why I'm here. Or why we are here.
Oh, hi!
Hey, Hodo.
Shut up, filthy vermin. You brought him in here, did you? This is your doing?
Well, considering the fact we come from the same place, yes. We come from Corridor. We received a letter. The Baron received a letter from the king about the hunt.
Oh, I didn't realise you were messages from the Baron. Why didn't you say so?
Well, it's kind of hard to say so when you're holding my compatriots up by the neck.
Well, he didn't say so neither. We've been here 20 minutes.
I wouldn't say anything either if you look as threatening as you are. Now, could you kindly set down my compatriots?
Sorry, Mister, Sir, Madam, Hodo? And you see Hodo in, like, his potato sack clothes stand up, pick up his oversized pack, puts it on his back, and he goes, "Oh, no problem. Very pleased to meet you. Shake on it?" And you see the captain kind of shake Hodo's hand. Hi, guys.
Hey, Hodo.
How we doing?
Doing all right. Look. Glad to see that you're safe.
Me? Safe? Always. Never in trouble.
Right. The others are waiting for you in chapel.
Oh, they're expecting me? How thoughtful.
Yep.
Do they have my birthday cake?
Can y'all hear me now?
Yep.
Hey, Jess.
Okay, good. That was
Not yet, Hodo. We're trying to get a hold of them.
Oh.
Would I have enough time to put back on my helmet before
Yeah.
by?
Yeah, because you'd have probably
Okay.
done that last night.
Yeah. Pretty much. Good morning, sir. We only just came through late last night. That's probably why you didn't receive word about our...
Well, it also didn't help that there was no guards even manning the front gate.
She's already in trouble, Zero.
What do you mean? There's always someone watching the front gate.
I hate to inform you, but we were able to just walk on through.
I normally have 4 guards stationed at every gate.
Well, there was 0 guards at that gate.
And I believe you may have a problem.
I'll say I have a problem. Rude guests insulting my integrity as the captain of the King's Guard.
My apologies. I did not mean to.
So, I assume the hunt didn't go ahead.
Well,
bad.
unfortunately, we found the message from the messenger after the hunt started. Dead in the
Why, Iona, I knew we shouldn't have hired a newbie.
They were killed.
well, that's why.
Amateurs.
Condolences, sir.
Condolences probably deserved it, little blighter.
Okay, out of character. Okay, what should we tell? What should we tell them the reason we are coming here?
Personal business.
I'm out of character.
We are here
I
to
have
kill
things
them. No.
I have things I want to say that are out of character, but I can't because they're not very nice.
Well, I'm pretty much. I want to figure out what lie I should tell to him, because you know
Just
we
tell him
aren't.
we're here on personal business.
Well, I mean, Zero Way told him that, well, got him to believe that we were messengers from the village. Is that
I got
right?
something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can ask him what should be done from here. We have come requesting more information about one, why the hunt was supposed to be stopped, and two, since it's already gone and continued, what should we do from here?
Okay.
Why don't we tell him we can't discuss it with civilians? I guess.
Civilian. Oh, please call him a
No,
civilian.
no.
Please call him a civilian. Please do it.
Okay.
Please do it.
Now,
For this conversation so bad.
now,
Please call
back in character.
Back in character.
We came to ask about why the hunt was canceled and what to do from here. Story included.
Well, it is disappointing to hear that the Baron disobeyed a direct order.
To clarify, he had not ever received a message. We only found the messenger after the hunt started.
Ah, so you are interceptors, traitors to the crown.
No. We found him dead. He was already killed by the woods. Or the
Lord
creatures of the
Mackerel,
woods,
if you could just stop for a moment before assuming everything. The messenger was found during the middle of the hunt. The Baron did not receive it until the hunt was concluded.
He looks at you and goes, if that's your story... Wait a minute. What an unfortunate affliction. Your skin is changing.
Thankfully, but not. It is a mere cosmetic inconvenience.
It's horrifying.
Just in case you were wondering.
I'm sorry?
Well, it's horrifying. It's a little ways away.
Okay, so it's only sort of close. Okay.
What's next on the tour, Cal?
Well, he leads you round to the front entrance of the castle. Oh my god, someone was dancing in the window. I saw there was someone.
Really?
Yeah. I got it on the stream in Andrew's window. Someone was dancing. Just took his dog out for a walk. Oh, he's moving. He's moving.
Nope. He just went right back to sleep.
Oh, he had to wake up early.
I caught. Oh, he's awake.
Wake up! Wake up! No, you're not doing that.
No, you missed out.
Come on, up you get.
Dude,
We're playing D&D.
Come on, up and at him. Wakey,
We
wakey,
had
and
to
some
throw you off
bakey.
a bridge.
Come on!
How many people did you see in my window?
Hmm?
One.
One.
Alright, I gotta go get my rifle. I gotta go get my rifle. Be right back.
Did you have a nice snooze?
How long was I out for? I didn't even notice.
You've been out for like half an hour.
For half hour.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. What did I miss?
Hey,